The upcoming iPhone 15 Ultra is set to pioneer the use of a groundbreaking 3nm chipset, promising exceptional power and performance. But before that, let's see why Samsung is displeased with the latest developments surrounding the iPhone 15 lineup. While Samsung and Apple are typically regarded as rivals, Samsung actually rakes in substantial revenue each year through its role in iPhone production. How is this achieved? Well, Samsung is a major supplier of OLED displays for Apple, a component that represents a significant portion of a phone's manufacturing cost. Hence, when iPhones sell well, it's also a boon for Samsung's bottom line. Nonetheless, a shift appears to be on the horizon. In recent years, Apple has been working to reduce its reliance on Samsung by diversifying its supply chain for displays, enlisting other manufacturers such as LG and BOE. Up until the iPhone 14, Samsung remained Apple's primary display supplier. However, this is poised to change with the iPhone 15 lineup. Renowned Apple analyst predicts a substantial increase in BOE's shipments of iPhone displays for 2023, potentially surpassing Samsung and LG Display to become the leading display supplier for iPhones, possibly by 2024. This shift could significantly impact Samsung's profits. You might be wondering why Apple would choose BOE over Samsung, considering Samsung's reputation for producing top-notch displays. The answer lies in competition. Samsung is a formidable rival in the smartphone market, and Apple is cautious about ceding too much control to its competitor by relying heavily on Samsung for crucial components. Now back to the iPhone 15 Ultra. The phone will introduce the use of a cutting-edge 3nm chipset, setting new standards for smartphone power and performance. Meanwhile, the regular iPhone 15 and Plus models will employ the same chipset as the previous year's 14 Pro. Leaked Geekbench scores for the A17 Bionic chip for the iPhone 15 Ultra reveal a significant performance boost. The single-core score shows a 20% improvement year-over-year, while the multi-core score exhibits a remarkable 24% increase. Notably, these scores are based on Geekbench 6, which has been revamped to simulate modern workloads. Surprisingly, iPhones seem to benefit more from this update compared to Android phones. When comparing these scores to the leading Android device at the moment, the Galaxy S23 Ultra, a substantial difference is evident, with the iPhone 15 Pro and Ultra outperforming the S23 Ultra significantly, particularly in multi-core performance. However, it's important to keep in mind that synthetic benchmarks like Geekbench may not always accurately reflect real-world performance. In practical usage, the Galaxy S23 Ultra performs comparably to the 14 Pro Max in various applications, games, and rendering tasks, and in some cases even surpasses it. So, while benchmark scores provide valuable insights, they should not be the sole factor when assessing a device's performance. With that said, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll see you in the next video.